Before we get to the big-time game tonight, I'm sure everybody knows about that. Hopefully everybody will be there tonight. We'll talk about your team a little bit up to this point. You've got a couple of key senior leaders. Sarah's one of those, and interested to see how they've been handling this season. It's been a struggle a little bit, but improving every week.
Yes, it is. We kind of went into this weekend, we talked a lot, or before the weekend, because we have almost as many matches left as what we have played. So we went into the weekend deciding that this is a whole new season, and we're going to change things up, hopefully. And Saturday they did well, and so you know, everybody starting out, we thought this was the seniors and the upper class thought this was going to be it for them the year, and so we've struggled with consistency, but we have this talent. It's just being consistent, and they all know that.
Being specific on the floor with a position, just interested to hear your thoughts on Sarah and Kylie and the way that they have captained the offense this year.
They've both done a good job. Louis, we've talked a lot to him about making smart choices on where to set the ball and when to set them, and with their blocks that they're going up against, and they've done a real good job on that.
But tonight, Missouri Valley 8-10 on the season. They've also started a little bit 1-4 in conference, and they've got a first-year head coach, I believe, in Brett Holt. For fans who are going to the match tonight, what are they going to expect from the Vikings?
Well, they play a lot with their outside and their middle. You know, they're not going to roll over for us. We're going to have to play our best game that we can, and hopefully that we'll capitalize on their errors and make them make the errors versus making them ourselves and play the best that we know how.
Now, blackout going on tonight. Talk about just getting to take part in these kind of events and how much fun it is. Of course, you want to win, and that would make it even more fun, but just to get to participate in something like this.
It's exciting. We talked about it last night too, and about all the crowd that would be there. We do have YMCA kids coming in tonight, and so they're going to play between our second and third set. We're going to take 5 minutes for them to get out on the floor and play. And so we have all their parents and probably family coming as well. We have several recruits coming in today that are at campus already for visits, and so everybody's excited. So hopefully, we talked a lot about this weekend about talking and keeping the intensity up. And you know, we went out Saturday and won the first two that we played, and then our intensity went down, and we struggled a little bit and went to 5 with them, and then won the next one. We actually played about 4 hours solid Saturday. So hopefully, we'll keep the intensity, the chatter going, and us being excited makes the crowd excited. We've had great crowds, so tonight's just going to be that much better because hopefully we'll have a packed house.
You mentioned that you had spoken with your team specifically about tonight. Does the atmosphere kind of give us a specific and different set of challenges with how amped up everything is going to be?
Absolutely, it does. You know, we all know if there's no crowd there, nobody cheering, and we're out on the road, and we talk about how we could be the only ones there. Our parents have been pretty good about following with us. But, you know, when the crowd's excited, when we're excited, the crowd's excited. When the crowd's excited, we're excited. You know, anytime a team's losing and nobody's saying anything, it just makes it go down. And so our crowd will actually been doing really well even with that. When we're down, they help get us up. So.
Now, what are some good things you've been seeing through your team throughout the year that you'd like to see continue tonight and for the rest of the season?
Our blocking has improved tremendously. Julia Weber, which is our freshman middle, she's actually gone down to 27th in the nation in blocks, which is good for a freshman to be at that point in blocking. Our team was in the top, we were like 37th, but we dropped out of that right now. But we want to improve our blocking. We want our right sides have done a tremendous job. We've really kind of focused on using them a lot more than our outsides at this point, because they're our top percentage hitters, and so we want to run them as much as we can, which is uncommon for most teams. Most teams use their outside so much, and we want to switch that up a little bit. Last night in practice, Mackenzie Shepard was hitting really well, and so hopefully she'll step up and do that again tonight.
You mentioned Julia. It seems like you have a good mix of freshmen and older players, and Katie Dozier's had some decent matches. I spoke with Sarah Louis earlier on the radio, and she said, you know, a lot of nice things about a freshman coming in, which is a good thing for your setter.
Sure. Yeah, we have 3 freshmen that actually are on the front row at one time, and then we have 2 sophomores that play front row for us. So McKenzie's the only junior, any upperclassmen that we have up front. And, you know, we're passing, all our back row are older upperclassmen. Louis, our setter, and Kylie's a junior. But, you know, that experience that the freshmen and sophomore are getting this year is going to be tremendous for us in the next few years because, you know, at points it's a little scary for all of us, but they're doing a great job and they're learning and they're adapting. And Katie has had some great games. Dana Peters is leading us right now, and she's a sophomore. So that's what we like to see, you know, that our younger girls are stepping up because they have to, because they're the ones that have to keep the ball wet for us. So.
All right, well, Coach Shipley, thank you. 7:30 tonight, I guess.
Yes, yes, we have a full night.
All right, well, thank you and good luck.